Managing a membership community, especially in the early days when you're a little light on members, can be really hard. Sometimes you feel like you're just talking into the void or one-handed clapping. In this tutorial, I'm going to demonstrate how to use a really cool ChatGPT prompt to help you come up with conversation starters and topics for your membership community. Okay, if you're looking at my screen, this is the prompt and it's very long. This is for ChatGPT. I'm just using that. There are other AI large language models out there that you could try this in, but this one's for ChatGPT. It's very long and it's long for a reason. First, we want to kind of hypnotize the AI and tell it what we want from it and who it is, who it's approaching answering these questions from, what their mindset is, you could say. And then we tell it what our goal is. We want 10 community discussion starter ideas for the group. And we kind of give it some criteria, like what's a good community thread starter? What really are we looking for? What outcome do we want? What do we think is success? And then we just give it the format and then some personal information. So I'm going to run through this with this list of example communities to test with. Of course, anything in this prompt, when you get a hold of it, it'll be in the description. You can customize it to fit your needs a little bit more, just shape it, adjust it slightly. When I wrote this, I was imagining I run a BB Press forum and I start community conversations in there. The same could work if you had like a private Slack community, a private Facebook group, even a public Facebook group, or use Discord or anything like that. So cool. Let's go. So here's the ChatGPT window. I'm going to paste the prompt in. I'm going to go back over to my doc and grab my first community example to test. Cool. So where in this prompt do we have to customize it? I'm going to look right here. I support a community that's focused on the New York State birds of prey. And nothing else here. This is my business. I own and manage the Birds of Prey Fan Club online community. All right, so let's see what we're wanting to get out of my target audience. Let's customize this too. So who would be in the birds of prey? Bird lovers who live in New York, mostly older adult. Okay, I'll say that. I'll just make that up. And then what are my content marketing channels? You can customize this. I'm going to leave those there. Cool. Let's try it. Let's see what we get. Cool. So on private forum, share your favorite personal encounter with a New York State bird of prey. What made it special? That's really good. Here's something for a public Facebook group. Did you know that New York State is home to 13 species of birds of prey? Let's discuss each one and their unique characteristics. Really cool. Any of these, they're all standing out. Have you ever participated in a bird watching tour? Share your experience and recommendations. I'm looking for advice. What are the best bird watching spots in New York State? Any hidden gems we should know about? Calling all photographers, share your best shot of a New York State bird of prey. Let's showcase their beauty. Curious about the migratory patterns? Let's discuss their incredible journeys. As a member of our New York State Birds of Fan Club, what improvements would you suggest to enhance the community experience? Always good to do a little public poll, a little like sentiment analysis there. I really like that. All right, I'm going to start a new chat. We'll go back to our prompt. I'm just going to copy the content from the prompt, and then we'll adjust it for the First Year Registered Nurses Association of Philadelphia. Okay. And I'll adjust that there. Nurses is my audience. And that's focused on, I'll just adjust that there. All right. So this is a little bit different, a little more professional. I guess I would say a little less playful. I'm not sure why this one's format came out a little bit differently. But anyway, all right. What are the top challenges you faced during your first year as a registered nurse? Share your experiences and learn from others in the field. Beautiful. As a new nurse, what skills or areas of knowledge do you feel are crucial for success? Let's discuss and support each other's professional growth. Here's one that could go out on Twitter for conversation starter, kind of a lead gen for community. Calling all first-year nurses in Philadelphia. What's one piece of advice you wish you had received when starting your career? Share your insights with hashtag #FirstYearNursePhilly community. I like that. And they invented a hashtag for us. Perfect. What are some self-care practices that have helped you maintain a healthy work-life balance? All these are great tips. They kind of give you a suggestion of where you would put that. So is it a more public conversation? Is the prompt or the topic idea more something you want generally talked about? And then something that's a little more sensitive and private, like sharing a memorable patient experience, that's probably something you would want to keep inside that private area. So it's cool. This prompt gives you good placement for these different topic starters. So yeah. All right, let's do another one. I hope maybe we get the table version this time. I'm not sure what happened to our format. All right, this is the virtual mastermind for real estate investors and home flippers. Let's see. I support a community that's focused on this. Return a table, responsive format, my business. All right, let's see. We're getting a table this time. Let's go. Okay. So something I would post to my public Facebook group. What's the most lucrative real estate market you've invested in? I'm sure there's lots of people who want to like go crazy talking about that. How do you evaluate the potential ROI of a fix and flip project? I love it. Should I focus on single family homes or multi-unit properties? Share your favorite renovation hacks for maximizing property value. Tag a real estate mentor on Twitter who's helped you succeed in your investing journey. These are all winners, I think. All right, let's go to the next one. All right, my next fictitious community, the international lovers of Brie cheese. Does anyone else like Brie cheese? People who love Brie. All right, let's see what we got. What is your favorite way to pair Brie with other ingredients? Share a photo of the most beautiful Brie cheese platter. That's fun. What's the most unique Brie cheese flavor variation you've tried? What are some creative recipes? What brand do you recommend for a special occasion? These really would help if you were just kind of stunted. You didn't know how to keep a conversation going. Your community was getting a little quiet and you just needed something to kind of invigorate the community or grow some audience and get people on social media channels recognizing that, hey, this is where all the Brie lovers are at. We're over here. Come join us. My next one was courtesy of my son. Let's go. The video game Wiki writer community. I'm not sure if that's something he wants to join or if it's just something cool that he thought up. People who write video game wikis. Okay, let's go. So this would be in the public Facebook group. What is the most memorable video game character you've encountered while writing a wiki? Share your experience. A public Twitter topic conversation starter. Looking for inspiration. Which video game has the most intricate lore and world building? Hashtag video game writers. That's fun. Congratulations on completing your latest wiki. Share your accomplishments and the challenges you faced. Calling all video game wiki writers. Share your favorite tools and software for efficient content creation. Let's go. A private forum. Share your success stories. How has writing video game wikis helped you grow as a content creator? I love all these. Let's do. I got 2 more. Let's go for all of them. It's just so we get a wide range of different topics covered in our chat. All right. This one is the online community for backyard gardeners and homesteaders. And my community is focused on people who have backyard. And if you don't like the response that you get, you can talk back. You can write a reply to the chat right here in this window saying, oh, I only want responses that would work best. We could try this in a private forum. Can you redo this? Let's say, can you do this list again, but only provide 10 ideas that I can use in a private forum? Let's see what we come up with. So these will all be private forum focused. They still have like a customer journey step, which is a part of the prompt that we crafted to kind of help you if you have like a free aspect to the forum and you want to make people like decide to come in and join. So here in the private forum, introduce yourself. What inspired you to start your backyard garden? Seeking advice. How do you deal with garden pests naturally? What are your top tips for maximizing limited space in a small backyard garden? Comparing irrigation systems, drip versus sprinkler. What's your preference? Let's talk about composting. Share your composting tips and tricks. Share your favorite garden to table recipes. I like all these. I like that you can adjust it and say like, oh, like make this a little better, shape this a little more. We can do that again with this one and do it for like a public community, let's say. So this is my last example community is a digital nomad business owners club. And I will say people who own businesses and live a nomadic life. How do you spell that? Nomad. Cool. So I didn't give it any additional crafting here yet. I just put this one in as is. We can craft it after and say we only want them for Twitter. Let's say we only want these responses as conversation starters to be used on Twitter. So let's do the same thing. Can you regenerate this list with ideas only that I can use on Twitter? And then it'll regenerate it for you. It's very nice and very helpful. So let's see what we're coming up with here. What factors do you consider when choosing a destination for your nomadic business? How do you balance work life and personal life? What are the must-have skills for success as a digital nomad business owner? So super helpful, super cool. Obviously that prompt in those communities there, like none of them are businesses I run, but if you run a business and are looking for ideas to how to drive more engaging conversations in your community, whether it's a private community or a public community, check out this prompt, check out ChatGPT and see how it can help you, brainstorm some things and get that juice flowing a little bit better. I'm Kim Coleman. We publish a lot of videos about membership sites, running membership sites, using tools with your membership site. So just check out our channel and our other content. I hope to see you back.